Jill Biden, did you really say that? Was that really your idea? Jill, First Lady Dr. Jill Biden. I guess you couldn't hold it in any longer. Had to let them true colors show. And for those who don't know what I'm talking about, the NCAA women's basketball tournament set a record for views. It was the most watched game in women's college basketball history. Great day for women's college basketball. I was more interested in the women's Final Four than the men's Final Four because of the storyline. South Carolina undefeated. I love Dawn Staley. Will never root against her. LSU looking for their first national championship, being from Virginia Tech Lady Hokies. They were in there. And of course, Iowa and Caitlin Clark, best player in the country. No doubt about it. Caitlin Clark is the best women's basketball player in the country. But we all know what happened when Iowa beat South Carolina. There was taunting going on by Caitlin Clark. And then LSU beats Iowa in the national championship game. And Angel Reese did the exact same thing to Caitlin Clark that Caitlin Clark had done to everybody else during the season. And of course, it's a big deal made out of it because now all of a sudden that's classless, blah, blah, blah. No, it's just because it's a black girl doing the same thing, giving it back to a white girl. It's a black athlete doing the exact same thing that this white athlete was doing to other people, was doing to black athletes, but because a black athlete is doing it to a white athlete, it's now classless. That's what that's all about. You can say anything you want. Don't try to hit nobody with the fucking games. We was born at night, not last night. Okay? So Jill Biden, President, First Lady Jill Biden wants to say, oh my God, we think we should invite LSU and Iowa to the White House. When they started doing that? Are you serious? Like, wait a minute. Here's a question. Because first of all, the runner-up to no championship event has ever been invited to the White House because they played so hard. If LSU had a loss, do you think Joe Biden would have invited LSU to the White House? Despite the fact that they played so hard? No. No. You just couldn't handle that your little lily white team got beat. They played so hard. We were so rooting for Caitlin. Oh my God, those little precious white flowers. They played so hard. No, they got their ass kicked. First of all, every team plays hard. Every team that participates in the damn tournament plays hard. Every team that lost played hard. Virginia Tech, they lost. They played hard. But they ain't get no invite to the White House. No, it's because a black school, a team that started 5 black women, beat a team with 5 white women, one of them who happens to be the best basketball player in the country. No argument there. But because that happened, now all of a sudden, because Caitlin Clark got a taste of her own medicine, because it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, now all of a sudden we want to invite Iowa to the White House too. The team that lost, they played hard. I watched the game. They got their fucking ass whipped. They got beat down by a better team. And Angel Reese, you so fine. I'm sorry, I just had to get that. I had to get that one in there. But it's ridiculous. Because if LSU had a loss, wouldn't nobody be thinking about LSU going to the White House? Not even a little bit. But it's funny how we make exceptions for certain people when they look like us. You just couldn't help yourself. You could not help yourself. You may have just cost your hubby a second term because that was horrible. Horrible by the First Lady. You showed your true colors, unfortunately. And that would be my only question. If LSU would have lost, now I'm pretty sure she would have. If you asked Jill Biden this question right now, she'd probably be like, yes, I would invite LSU. Bullshit. Because I ain't see the runner-up to the women's college basketball game last year coming to the White House. And Jill Biden was at the damn game this year. Oh my gosh, those little flowers. We have to nurture them for their own mental health. Oh, I know we got beat, but we should reward them anyway for what? You lost. You lost. You got a free trip to Dallas for the Final Four. You lost. I'll be honest with you, if I was LSU, I wouldn't even go to the White House now. I wouldn't. because it's clear who the first lady was rooting for. I wouldn't even. If I'm LSU, I would not even want to go. For what? You want them here. You want the people. You want the people you feel safe with to come to the White House. Man, y'all funny as hell, man. Y'all funny as hell. Every politician is a used car salesman, and so is their wife. Y'all funny as hell. LSU Lady Tigers, congratulations. Congratulations to UConn men's basketball team as well. They just won the national championship, but it was not nearly as entertaining as the women. Shout out to women's college basketball in general. Angel Reese, Leah Boston, Caitlin Clark, y'all put on for women's college basketball. Congratulations. But Jill Biden, sit down and be quiet.